Hey guys, Ferno the Knight here, bringing you a bit of a special video for, well, a special day that was technically yesterday, but today's special video is to celebrate the second, wherever my fingers are, this silly little camera, the second anniversary of my channel. On January 25th, I've created my channel, so I thought I'd do a little special video, talk about a bit stuff about this channel and what's going to happen with it for this next coming year. Because I've got some big plans for the channel, and honestly, if you guys should really try to listen to all of this. I know that most of you might want to skip some certain segments, and I've got a really special few clips that's going to come in the later end of this video that I'm really excited to show you guys. If you guys really want to skip it, I guess go ahead and try to find it. I'm not going to put a little time description because you know, too bad. Anyway, so I got some exciting stuff, so if you guys can sit through it and listen to it all, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me get through the nitty-gritty stuff first. I want to apologize that I've not been uploading as often as I could have been. December was a really bad month for me. My job, I had a lot of late shifts, and then I had school finals coming in, and I was not doing too hot at school at the time, so I also had some difficulty trying to I had to spend lots of nights trying to catch up on work. I really couldn't spend any time recording. So, due to personal reasons, I'm taking some time off of school because I need to because there's other things I need to focus in my life of right now. I'm going back to school. That's a given fact. I am going back to school. I'm hoping to come back in the summer. If not, then I'm definitely coming back in the fall. But that just gives me a little more free time than usual. So I should have been able to post more videos by now. However, at the end of December, both, as you guys may know if you follow my Twitter or if you saw that announcement video, both my recording and my editing software malfunctioned and are derping about and they're broken. So what's happening with my editing software, iMovie, it has some issue where when I'm exporting the videos, for whatever reason, any audio that's in iMovie, like the videos would come in okay, but when they're leaving iMovie to be sent to YouTube or anywhere else, the audio disappears. Any audio, whether it's the clip audio or additional audio, it disappears. So I tried researching, I tried fixing it, and I've got it to a point where sometimes it has audio and sometimes not. So I really don't know what to do about it, guys. So it looks like I'm going to have to find a new editing software. My recording software, I fixed it, so I can record videos now. I just can't edit videos. So I'm going to look into. Right now I'm using Camtasia, the free trial, but I think I've got like 10 days left on Camtasia's free trial. And considering how it's $100, it's not worth purchasing. In my opinion, we're not at a position where it's worth purchasing for $100. iMovie is $15. Camtasia is $100. So that's like a $75 difference there. Yeah, the upsides that Camtasia has, looks like I'll be able to do stuff like green screen, the background of this little video log here a bit easier. I've not tested yet, so that's not confirmed. But at the same time, so it's just, and you can also record off Camtasia. There is no middle ground. I don't have to record off one software and then transfer it to another. So Camtasia definitely has its perks, and I do think it's a bit better than iMovie, especially since I think at this point it's more reliable. iMovie is definitely a bit of the unstable programs. In all my research, I found out that iMovie has had lots of issues. No matter what version it is, even the recent one, it has lots of issues for most users. So iMovie might, if I can't get iMovie to work within these 10 days, I may just look for another editing program. So I'm going to do some research into what I can potentially get. If you guys have any suggestions for editing programs for Macs, keep in mind I'm not running Windows, so editing programs for Macs would be greatly appreciated. I know that there's one good one called Adobe Premiere, and it sounds interesting. I've not looked at the price range, but that it might be the same thing with Camtasia. I'm not sure if I'm doing it with how my current position in YouTube. YouTube is just a hobby. Unless I'm earning any real money with YouTube, and then I can't really purchase a program way expensive, and with how Adobe sets its products, they're all way expensive, so you have to pay for it every single month. Like right now I have Adobe After Effects. I'm paying $20 a month to use After Effects every single month, and I'm sure that After Effects is one of the cheaper ends of most of the products. I think Premiere might be $40. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the price. But if it is about 40, then it's probably not worth me purchasing it as of right now. Sorry if I'm looking down here a couple times. Since I'm recording this, I'm seeing a preview of my screen. So when I'm trying to talk to you guys, I'm trying to talk to a person, so I keep looking down to see myself. So I'm trying to focus on the camera. So sorry if my eyes divert away. Big apologies. But anyway, my webcam just changed the color of the green. That's odd. Anyway, that's the most of the nitty-gritty stuff. I'm going to look into getting a new editing software, so hopefully videos should start speeding up coming February. So a couple friends of mine last month, and I did a Twitter poll on this, but they were talking to me about potentially making art commissions. Like, they were saying I should go ahead and do it, and like, nothing's really stopping me except for two little factors. One of them was I never really considered my art good enough to be sold. I'm always a very hard critique on myself. I critique myself harshly because I feel like no one else would. So unless it was a teacher, but the fact is, like all my friends, they'll say, "Oh yeah, that looks great," and then I'll show it to my parents. "Oh yeah, that looks great." Other family members, "Oh yeah, it looks great." So I felt like I always had to be my own harsh critique. So everything that I draw is never good enough in my mind. There's always these little details that could have just been better. They could have maybe this line could have been done smoother. I always look every little detail in it, like although whether it's minor or major, it could have been done better. So I could be just being a little more harsh on myself and saying my art is not good enough to be commissioned as of right now. It might be, but I don't think it is. So so I did a little poll on Twitter, and then like 7 of you guys voted on Twitter, and I got 4 votes. Sure, go ahead and do it, and 3 votes not right now. So that was interesting to see. And then the second reason I didn't want to do it was because I didn't think I had enough people following me on any social media site to be interested enough in my artwork, or it was just the fact that I just didn't feel like I had enough time. With me balancing school and a job at the time, it just seemed like trying to do some kind of art commission was on the verge of impossible. I wouldn't have enough time. I would have to make, just to draw one simple drawing would take me a lot longer than it would like a professional artist. Who knows? So here's what I propose right now. If you guys want me to do art commissions, and I had the idea that maybe I have 45 subscribers, so if I get 45 hashtags for me to do art commissions, that would be awesome, and I would do it. But I gave it some thought, and then I decided, you know what, let's lower it down. Let's do it like half. So if I get like, let's say 15. 15 is a good number, I believe. So 15. If we can get 15 hashtags on either any comments in my videos, or on Twitter, or any other social media you can find me on, write down hashtag Ferno do commissions. I'm leaving it up in the link of so you know how to spell it and whatnot. I mean, I'm sure you guys figure it out, but if you want me to do commissions, I need to see 15 of these hashtags on social media from different accounts. So if I know that I will figure out if you're the same person. If you really want to see something, and you just don't try to like post it 3 times. So 15 hashtag Ferno does commissions, And then maybe say in there what you want to see me do commissions for. Because right now I think as this position I can do anything of drawing wise, so I might be able to do stuff like YouTube logos, YouTube banners. I could probably do profile pictures, scene pictures. If there's anything in particular you want to see me do, I can go ahead and try to see if I can do it. Recently, Seb, shoutouts to Seb. Shout out to Seb's Plays MC. Maybe I should say the full hashtag there, or full name tag, whatever you call it nowadays. But shout outs to him. He taught me how I can do some graphics with the current programs that I have, so I can do full renders of Minecraft characters as of this moment. And I can also do, I guess I can also do renders like Minecraft scenes. So I can do a render with a flat background drop, or I can actually probably do a full render with a 3D drop, if that makes any sense. I guess I'll find a better way to explain it if I end up doing it. But or if you guys are really confused, just ask me in the comments and I'll see if I can explain it better. But anyway, I can do some renders too, so I can make almost professional grade renders, I guess, in a way. You guys got to get all these hashtags out. Probably retweet these hashtags to get other people to join in. And if we can get 15 hashtags before February 15th. No, let's lower that to February 10th. Because I think February 15th is a little too easy for you guys. February 10th. If we can get them all by February 10th, then I will set up a commissions page, and then I'll do stuff. I recognize that my artwork's not gonna be great, so it's probably it might be cheaper than other people's artworks, but I will set something up and we can do it. But here's a really cool thing. So if you guys are not aware of this, I've been doing a somewhat of a channel reset. I'm moving topics here, in case you guys didn't realize. But back into my channel, I've been doing a bit of a channel reset. I'm replacing how I'm making thumbnails. I am replacing my intros and my outros to my videos. I'm not doing a full channel reset. I'm not like just deleting everything, all content, and then resetting everything. But I am going to work on doing some. I've been working on making some new intros and outros for my channel, and they're all made from scratch. Keep in mind, so they're not the greatest. I've not paid someone or have asked someone to make them. I've made them myself. So I'm really excited about them. They're not all made. I have 3 done so far, and I have a couple more in the works. What I'm hoping to do is I kind of want to make enough intros and outros for like almost every series in a way. So because I noticed that most channels, they only have 1 intro and 1 outro, and then they change them up every once in a while to keep them interesting. But what I want to do is, and this was always a thing with my channel, like I always tried to keep a different intro for a different series, if you guys have not noticed. But I want to make every intro to a video for a series its own spectacular thing. So, for instance, Silver Shield. I want to make a unique intro only for Silver Shield. So that way when the intro sequence goes, you know it's a Silver Shield video or whatnot. I mean, you don't have to read the title or anything, but I mean, I'm sure you guys will figure out it's a Silver Shield video just by clicking on it. But the point is, I'm trying to make intros unique. I don't want to have the same old intro for just all the content on my channel, because I think that would be a bit boring. Throwing in an intro, even if it's for the same series, but since I'm trying to mix up my series, so I'm not doing the same series every week, throwing an intro, I feel like throwing a different intro for each series will kind of mix it up, keep the videos a little more spicy, or unique, just engaging, if you will. That's what I feel. So here is here is 2 intros and 1 outro that I've made so far. So what you guys think? Is it appealing? This is the first time I've actually been messing with character models and animation. I've been learning how to do animation for since last semester, but I've only been just scratching the surface of what you can do with animation. I've had to do lots of research, and particularly the Silver Shield outro, that was a pain in the butt. That took 2 weeks to complete because there was all these little snippets and whatnot that I had to research, and then I had some issues with some of the characters in it with their moving parts. It was just a pain in the butt, and none of them are by means perfect. They all have their own kinks in their own way. Like, either the character movements are just not natural, and I see the flaws in it. Like I said earlier, on my worst critique, but I am really happy with how these came out, considering how I've done them all on my own. I've had to research some of these things on my own. I am really happy with how most of them came out. Well, how most of it came out. So I might make a few adjustments in the future, but this is pretty much the final draft of the intros and outros that I have done. And like I said, there's a couple more in the works, so you guys may see more different intros and outros in the future. So what do you guys think of the animated intros, outros? Too much? Just right? Do you guys want to see more animated intros and outros in the future, or do you guys want me to go back to the boring 2D ones? Well, 2D, not 2D ones. Whatever. Just the plain text and pictures. Which actually I'm not sure if I can do anymore now that iMovie's busted out. Well, we'll see what I can come up with in the future then, I guess. But anyway, guys, I think this is going to wrap this up. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments down below. If you guys have any comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to do the hashtag Ferno does commissions. And I think that's pretty much it. Right now I'm at the point where I'm just going all the time. So I think I'll see you guys all later. You all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.